Alright, what up, y'all? I'm gonna make this real quick. I remember I said I was gonna do a part 2 to what was going on in Hollywood. So I'm just gonna give you a rundown of what I was talking about last week. And this more so of a just a simple note to Fran, the union press of the SAG after union. So she's the president over the actors and all the creators. I don't want to keep saying actors, because it ain't just them. It's a lot of other people that's under this union. It's like 160,000 people that's in this union. So she is actually the president of this union that went on strike. And it's actually performers and creators and all that stuff, people that we see on TV, the actors, the people that's in off the TV, that's behind the cameras, makeup artists, all them people that, you know what I'm saying, we know from showbiz and stuff like that. Also DJs, content creators, influencers. Some of these people that's on bigger influencers that's on YouTube, they're actually in this union. And even some of the people that's trying to get into this union, they're actually going on strike and standing with the people that actually are in this union. So and then the A-listers, even though, you know what I'm saying, they do got their money, they making their millions of dollars, they are standing with these people because they actually, some of them are actually in the union, and they understand and know where these people are coming from. You know what I'm saying? When you trying to be a up and coming, whatever it is, creator, performer, actor, actress, whenever you trying to come up and do some stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, just because you done got there and it's big, you don't leave the smaller man behind. You know what I'm saying? You help them get to where you at too, because it's enough money out here to be made by everybody. And I don't think the 1%ers understand that. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get it for themselves, and it's just like F everybody else. So it's definitely getting there. And I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, you didn't piss Fran Dresser off, because if you ever seen her on the nanny, and then you saw her on this press conference when she was going off, and she was snapping. And one thing, she was pissed. I knew she was pissed when she came on national television. She looked like she ain't had no bra on, and she ain't had no makeup on. Anytime I ever saw Fran dressed, she had makeup on. You know what I'm saying? She was she was dressed to the nine. But this lady, she looked like she had been taking care of kids all day. She was tired as hell. A guy came in talking that crazy stuff, and she came out and you know, somebody hit her up on the phone like, you know, Fran, hey, we can't do this. They ain't trying to pay us. We finna go ahead and walk off. And she like, who did what? Oh, let me get up. She just put that shirt on, put her jacket on, didn't even put no bra on, didn't put no touch up, no makeup, no lip gloss. She came out and just straight snapped. So she's saying she tired of this, which they are tired, and I understand, because us as people, man, we need to stop allowing these 1%ers think that, okay, if we throw a little cash at them and we keep majority of it, then they just gonna go on about their business, and we're gonna show them a little of this and we're gonna go on about our business. Hell no, man. Like, I'm a worker, you know what I'm saying? I am an entrepreneur, but I'm still in the working force, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting tired of getting up every day, you know what I'm saying, beating my feet, and then you just throwing me a couple of breadcrumbs when you got the whole sandwich to yourself. And I'm not saying, again, on my last video, I said, you know what I'm saying, if you have gave us something to go off of, instead of trying to, you know what I'm saying, use us to gain wealth and gain power over us, then I can understand if we lost it all. And you was like, look, I gave you a chance, I gave you the book, you know what I'm saying, I gave you the recipe and the remedy of how to be financially free. You chose not to do this. You chose to go the other way. You chose to spend your money on frivolous things. You chose to be irresponsible. I understand that. But every gain and every access that they got off our backs. You know what I'm saying? They got off manipulating us, and you know what I'm saying, oh, we're gonna build this to do this. Even with the federal banks, that wasn't for us. That wasn't to reserve our wealth and to reserve our wealth and to help us gain generational wealth. Hell no, that was off our backs to gain their generational wealth, to gain their power, so they can move around how they would like to move. And to be honest with y'all be thinking these people is beefing with each other, but really behind closed doors, they not beefing. They friends. They shaking hands. They plotting and planning on how and masterminding how they gonna manipulate us some more. So we here fighting each other when we not looking at the big picture. And I wanted to say this, and it's really, I mean, it's a message to Fran and stuff like that. The message is, Fran, I know you might not gonna hear this, but this is my title to the address the situation at hand. This ain't just started. This been going on. You know what I'm saying? It just now hitting home with y'all. But this has been how they live. This has been how they've been trying to play us and put us against each other. Since they came up with this mastermind, I ain't gonna say from the beginning of time, because you do have people that was in power and in position and did have wealth that actually looked out for their people, you know what I'm saying, and actually served their people. That's actually what, you know what I'm saying, servitude is actually what we supposed to be out here doing, not serving ourselves, you know what I'm saying, but serving each other as, you know what I'm saying, human beings, you know. No one was put on this earth to overpower or overgovern somebody else. That's why it's not working. You see that? It's not working. Don't nobody want to be governed by nobody else, especially if I'm grown as hell. Can't nobody tell me what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Like, nah, man. Even if I'm in to position to work for somebody else, at some point of time, I still want my freedom. I want to still make my own decisions. And if I fail at those decisions, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Allow me enough room to, you know what I'm saying, get back on my feet. But all this stuff that they got going on, like, hey, man, like, as I do the research, I think, like, it's been going on. It's been going on. This is not just happening. It's just not just happening to the actresses or the performers or no stuff like that. So these people are beefing with the producers, and the producers are making all the money. They eating. You know what I'm saying? They eating. The actresses, the people that's out on the floor on the lower levels ain't eating. And that's one thing these powerful people don't understand. When your people not eating, they not gonna produce for you. You know what I'm saying? They not finna go to combat and they go to war. They not finna, you know what I'm saying, go up against nobody for you. You know what I'm saying? You eating and I ain't eating. Look, that's more like, you know what I'm saying, I can't wait to betray your ass. Soon as you turn your back, I'm gonna put that same knife that you stabbing me in the front with, I'm gonna stab your ass in the back with. Mine might be a little deadly than yours. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of your tricks and traits. Billionaires don't even understand. Like, we know a lot more about them than they think we do. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean is, like, you got servers, you got drivers, you got all these workers that be around you, that know you, that, you know what I'm saying, see you and see how you move on a day-to-day basis. You so in up here that you don't even realize people can touch you that easily. You think you untouchable when y'all not. And we didn't see that through the history of time, where, you know what I'm saying, you got cooks putting poison in the king's food, and you know what I'm saying, the king dying of, you know what I'm saying, food poisoning and stuff like that. Y'all don't understand that. Like, and y'all keep treating us like we gonna keep taking it. We not. So I stand strong with them. I mean, I'm not no actor. I ain't trying to be no actor. I ain't trying to be no performer or none of that. I'm not even trying to I don't even really like Hollywood like that. Like, I'm not even a big Hollywood person. I'm not even into stars like that. I don't feel like they should be superior to none of us. Like, any of us can get on the camera and act like something else. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't my cup of tea. I'm not bashing them. Do what you do. If you good at that, like, I can never be a Halle Berry. I'm not trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I can never be, you know what I'm saying, Beyonce. I'm never trying to be. Like, let them do them. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, pay them their dues, you know what I'm saying? If they starting from the bottom, pay them their dues. They got to eat and live just like us, you know what I'm saying? And they should deserve a wage, you know? But the real message is, they've been doing this to us. They've been trying to get over. They've been getting over. I ain't gonna say trying, because they've been doing it. They've been working this magic, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we haven't noticed it until, like, now everybody else is starting to come out. We got social media now, so now we're able to connect with one another. It's just not the people that you know and see on a day-to-day basis. Because if I see the same person in the hood, I understand that they getting done like this. But it's like, okay, well, if I see you on TV, I know you getting money, I know you getting bank. And, like, before I did all this research, I didn't understand, you know what I'm saying, I didn't even know the stars had a union, to be honest with you. I didn't know half the stars wasn't getting paid like that. Like, you get on TV and you get some you get a script or stuff like that, even if you knew or not, I'm like, you getting paid, you famous, you getting money now, you know what I'm saying? It's not that case. So now that we're out and about and we in social media and we able to connect with one another over that type of situations, now we seeing that, you know what I'm saying, oh, y'all getting played, well, we've been getting played too, so let's do something about it. Let's get together and let's do something about it. That's where we need to be at, America. That's exactly where we need. This is that message right there. That's where we need to be at. We need to stop allowing other people to dictate and tell us how we should and shouldn't move. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be allowing them to play us over a green piece of paper, because at the end of the day, what do we have after that? You know what I'm saying? That can easily be taken away. We see that every day. You know what I'm saying? We see people rise up, become something great, and get knocked back down. You know what I'm saying? All because of greed. And we need to knock them down a notch or two. We need to stop allowing them, like the gap from poverty and from the person that's making minimum wage to the person that's making, these people are making $250 million, not hundred, not thousands, $1 million a year. You know what I'm saying? You got Jeff Bezos, if you break it down, he could never spend all the money that he have in one lifetime. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he didn't work hard for it or whatever, but you got these people out here, you got mothers of, you know what I'm saying, whichever number of kids out here busting their butts, getting up every day, probably working 2 or 3 jobs, still coming home and taking care of the kids and not flipping out like mamas. My ass off to y'all. But why is it that he's so special and she's getting the bare minimum? And I'm not saying she need $1 billion to take care of her kids, but damn, give her something so she can kick her feet up and relax. Like a vacation, I understand we get 2 weeks. I don't even think 2 weeks vacation per year is even enough. You know what I'm saying? You can't even sit back and relax. You got 2 weeks out of 365 days. Come on, man. And then you want me to come in and be all excited to get the work done and give you 100%? Like, hell no, man. I'm gonna cuss your ass out. I might be late. I'm gonna call off. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all that. But when you start giving people what they want and I'm not saying what they want, because I know some people got some outrageous lists that they got. But I hear a lot of, if you want to make it, if you want to be rich, if you want to be successful, you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you can't, you gotta work hard, you gotta put forth the effort, you gotta grab yourself by the bootstraps, you gotta, you know, save. That ain't the damn way to get no motherfucking money. Like, no real money. Like, if you trying to get a little money, okay, you go to work. A 9 to 5, you ain't never finna be no millionaire. And I got a penny pinch the whole time. So, if I want to be a millionaire working a 9 to 5, I got to put my money in the bank that gains no interest. You know what I'm saying? And half the time, a lot of these people don't know the compounding effect. They don't know how to invest properly. They don't know where to invest. They don't know how to start to invest. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not taught in school. That's not taught in regular school. That's not taught in public school. They just pushing you along so they can, you know what I'm saying, get a notch on their belt. Then you're not dealing with your emotions properly because you ain't got time to deal with your emotions. You up. You got to get yourself ready, get the family ready, cook, clean, do all this stuff. Then you probably got parents to take care of. You got a house to take care of, a husband or a wife, or whoever you is. You got all that to take care of. So you really ain't got time to be dealing with your emotions. And like I said, 2 weeks out of a year ain't really nothing for you to be relaxing. You know what I'm saying? You might take those 2 weeks to get something else in your life organized. It ain't no taking those 2 weeks and sitting back and being, you know what I'm saying, okay, allowing myself to get myself together in my mental, you know what I'm saying? And if you like, it's not like it ain't getting nowhere. So if I'm saving to be a millionaire working off my 9 to 5, which I probably ain't getting, because a lot of people ain't getting paid minimum wage, you know what I'm saying? They getting paid, well, minimum wage, because I feel like minimum wage should be 15 and up. You know what I'm saying? But minimum wage is like $7.25, $7.50, $8.25, something like that. You know what I'm saying? What you bringing home, a $300-400 check? I pay that shit in taxes on damn near, well, I pay a lot more in taxes, but I pay that shit in taxes, you know what I'm saying? So if somebody's trying to come and really work off minimum wage and they getting $300-400 checks, they gotta make that stretch, you know what I'm saying? And then don't nobody want to be on welfare, because now you gotta tell people your business rented last time you had sex, is the daddy living in the home, blah blah skippy woo. And then let's not talk about rent. Rent's high as hell, $1,500, and they got the old, this shit about 1980, you know what I'm saying? You ain't updated the crib, but you want $1,500. You know, I understand that taxes on the houses is going up. It's just a lot of stuff. And then if they do raise the raise the minimum wage, guess what? They gonna raise prices. So it's not, they not meeting you in the middle. And don't get to telling me, oh well, if you know what I'm saying, the roads is gonna be need fixed. No, come on, man. Them the same raggedy ass roads we was riding on at 750. So they should be the same raggedy ass roads I need to be riding on at 18 an hour. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I was fortunate enough to get a job that pays me over minimum wage, but a lot of people ain't that fortunate. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where these people are coming from when they say, you know what I'm saying, they tired of being played. And then when the system changed, y'all want to keep us at this basic ass wages. You know what I'm saying? So what they're saying is, now that television, everybody is steering away from television, they're going to streaming. The residual checks was from reruns, and when you watch the TV shows on television. Well, now that they're going to streaming, I could binge watch whatever TV show I really want to, and they're not getting paid. And how do you feel you walking away with $250 million, and one of the people on one of your shows is walking away with $23 on one check? Like, what the hell? What am I gonna get with that? Like, I can't get no groceries, because groceries high as hell. You know what I'm saying? You putting all this stuff in our food, and then you damn sure can't pay, you know what I'm saying, my cable bill, because Xfinity is high as hell. You know what I'm saying? So $23 ain't nothing. Like, I understand where they coming from. I salute them. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I've been saying this for years. There is gonna be a World War III. But I think everybody think it's gonna be between Russia, because Russia getting stronger, which I salute to them. I don't see, like, I'm not saying how they moving against other people. That's right, it's not. But I don't know the details of it, so I'm gonna stay out of that. China is getting stronger. I see them. Again, I don't know the details, so I'm gonna stay out of it. And then why I say that is because they tell us one thing, and there's a lot of stuff that be going on behind closed doors. And I know that we are not fighting these wars because nuclear weapons or somebody, you know what I'm saying, cyber safety or no shit like that. No, we're fighting because people ain't getting their ways behind closed doors. They making they's making their backdoor deals, and people ain't getting what they want out these backdoor deals, and they decide to go over and take other people's stuff. So that's why I say I stay away from that stuff. But to say this, like, it is gonna be a World War III. But it's not going to be against country. I think it's going to be the people against the government, because we getting tired of this stuff. We getting tired. When you see movie stars striking, like, TV is going to change for forever. This is the second time they actually strike. 1960, they did a big strike where everybody went on strike together. They did one in 1980, but everybody didn't go on strike. It was just one particular union that went on strike. But then, you know what I'm saying, they went on strike. I think Ronald Reagan, the president, you know, he used to be an actor. He was the president of the union back then when they went on strike, and they was demanding all this stuff because TV was changing back then. That's when, like, you know, the VHS and Blockbusters and all that stuff was real big. So they started striking about that or whatever. Now, fast forward, they're striking about the same thing. How television is changing. You know what I'm saying? So as the world changed, our money should change with the world. You know what I'm saying? If you going up on prices, go up on that minimum wage. You know, I see California, or I think only Los Angeles, somewhere in California, they went up on minimum wage, and it's $15 an hour. Well, California been high as hell since I known it to be, and I ain't never lived in California. But you definitely should have been went up on minimum wage. Everybody should be able to afford to buy a home and buy a house. Buy a home. I'm sorry, I said buy a home and buy a house. They're the same thing. But buy a home and buy a car so they can get back and forth to work and they will have somewhere to lay their head at night. You know what I'm saying? That'd be the main thing. So if I'm able, because back in the 1950s, you was able to do that. You know what I'm saying? People were working regular schmegular jobs, able to buy a house for their family. You know what I'm saying? The man would be able to go out, work a regular schmegular job. His wife would stay home and take care of the house, be a housewife. And he was able to provide for his whole family, pay the bills, buy the house, buy a car, and them going on vacation. But the greed of the mastermind people, they thought, hey, let's do this, let's do that, let's implement all this stuff, put all this stuff in position. I don't want to really go into details because then that'll go venture out into a whole nother. That's why I'm just keeping it on the top of the level. But hey, let's put this in position so we can get more money out of them, so we can do this and so we can do that and all that stuff. And it's not like they're looking out for you. And I don't care what color you are, black, white, orange, green, yellow, Mexican, Hispanic, Asian, none of that. They're not looking out for your best interest. It's never been your best interest to look out for you. It's always been business over your interests. You know what I'm saying? So all that races and us against you and black against white and white people, hey, listen, white people, black people ain't your enemy, sweetheart. We ain't want to be here in the first damn place. They brought us over here since that's the history of it. Because, I mean, I don't think everybody was brought over here like that. But since that's the history, they want to keep telling us that, you know what I'm saying, they went over to Africa, brought us back over here to be the slaves. Listen, guess what? Where did they come from? Do y'all history. Understand why they keep putting us against each other. It's a bigger agenda than this racism. They don't give a damn about who in charge or who doing what down here. They putting us against each other so they can keep masterminding and sucking everything out of us. They gonna keep killing us and doing all that stuff. Us. That's what I mean. Us, not just black people, but your ass too. They gonna keep killing you because they was doing that before they started doing it to us. You know what I'm saying? It was us too, but they was doing it to you. That listen, y'all been experimented on too, so it ain't just us. It's your ass too. You think they care about you? Let a billionaire right now walk in the room and somebody give him an ultimatum. You got to save the white people, or you got to take these trillions of dollars and, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to give you all the cheat codes to life so you can rule over everybody. You think they going to pick your ass? No, they not. You not probably going to even pick your ass. You going to walk over to that money and not give a fuck about them white people. Not never. So stop acting like y'all getting a prize or something like that, because you ain't. You not. You in this motherfucking boat with us too. So start acting like it, man. For real. We need to rise up. I don't know what we need to do right now. I don't know how to even get it started. But we do need to rise up and we need to start thinking together. We not all this undivided and individuality, all that stuff, kill that, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't want us here, okay, let's fight this big fat battle and we gonna go on about our way. But I guarantee you, it ain't as easy as you think. Look at Florida. Look at Florida right now. Y'all can't get nothing done. And I love Florida. That's an every year spot for me. Didn't go there this year. Y'all got the Sanchez down there on some whole nother. Florida used to be the spot, bro. What are you talking about? It used to be the spot. Nah, it ain't. I'm going to do a video on that, but I just want y'all to think. I want that to sink in your head. Like, it used to be that's the spot. You know what I'm saying? Nah, it ain't. It's cool when you say go back to your country, but y'all for real? So, Fran, again, because I super got off topic, but I didn't get off topic. But they been doing this. They been acting like that. When they was good for the goose, they smiling in your face. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not politic. You know what I'm saying? They smiling in your face. Ha, ha, ha. You were great on the show. Oh, we just love you. We're going to do this for you. We're going to do that for you. But when you start trying to get in their pockets, Oh, hell no. That's when the real truth come out. You know what I'm saying? That's when they really come out. That's when they really like, okay. We finna to the left they ass. We finna Beyonce the fuck out they ass. To the left. Everything you own in the bag to the left. You gotta take a cab away from over here. You know what I'm saying? They not trying to give you none. They not trying to give you nothing out their pockets. They don't care about none of that. All that stuff that you talking about, they don't care about none of that. So right now that they showing you and I always say this, when a person show you their true self, believe them. Believe them and take it for what it is. They showing you their true self right now, friend. So I say this, I can't tell y'all what to do, but you know what I'm saying? Big ups for y'all walking out on that situation and letting them know that y'all not gonna continue to take that treatment. And like I said, as Americans, we need to step out and do the same thing and let them know that we're not gonna keep taking that treatment. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I don't know how y'all like keep getting treated bad, but we need to just let them know, like, hey man, them days are over with. You've been ruling over and governing over us and manipulating us for far long enough. It's done. It's done. It ends today. You know what I'm saying? It ends today. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not gonna be in here and be like with a mastermind, with a master plan. I don't have a plan, but I know something needs to be done. I see a lot of people going on strike. The actors is not the only ones. Like I said before, you got Friends that went on strike. You got, you know what I'm saying, the actors and stuff. Like, everybody watches TV. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all ass is gonna have to learn to read a book. Maybe you can get catch up on y'all history and start seeing all this stuff that they put into position and all this stuff that they playing against us. Like, they ain't for us. Not even the politicians. They ain't for us. The 1%, they ain't for us. We got to be for ourselves. And not like, big ups to Fran and them for actually, you know what I'm saying, having the courage, because that takes a lot of guts, a lot of courage, because you keep trying to tell people, like, listen, quit playing with me, quit playing with me, quit playing with me. They have been at this table for like a couple of months before they went on strike. I think the strike has been like 70 plus days, 70, 80 plus days that they done been on strike. So you can't keep telling people to quit playing with you. You got to show them. And I see them showing them now. You know what I'm saying? That AI stuff, that goes right back into slavery. You gonna have my likeness forever, and you think you just gonna pay me one time $300 for my likeness? That's like selling your soul and somebody dictating you for $300. For real? Come on, man. That, like, where in the real world do that sound right? Where? That don't even sound right. Hey, I'm gonna scan your whole body, do your likeness. I'm gonna pay you $300, but I'm gonna keep it for forever, and I'm gonna use it whenever I want to. Come on, man. How does that sound right? So if you gonna use my likeness for forever, and you ain't gotta pay me but one time, so Xfinity, cause y'all high as hell, I want you to hook this cable up. I'm gonna pay you one time for hooking the cable up, but I wanna watch cable forever for free. I want all the channels, every last channel, all the channels. I'm gonna pay you $300 to hook this cable up. You know what I'm saying? I want all the channels, great internet, fast speed internet. You know what I'm saying? I don't even need a house phone, but I'm on a house phone because I'm paying you $300 and I get to do whatever I want because I gave you $300. So I want, you know what I'm saying, a house phone, I don't want no house cameras. I don't like house cameras. I'm gonna take that back. I don't want no house cameras. A house phone, fast internet. You know what I'm saying? I want my internet to follow me around wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm a couple of miles away from home, I want my internet for my house to work over here too. I want my Wi-Fi to be strong, so it won't keep going out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only gonna pay you $300, but I want this service for the rest of my life, like for eternity. Like when I die, my grandkids gonna be able to watch this same Xfinity. How that sound? Whoever I'm on the phone with gonna hang the fuck up on me politely, and that's what they gonna do. So why the hell would you think somebody else finna allow you to use their likeness, their image for forever to attorney for $300? Ooh, that's a cheap hoe. That is. Like, come on, man. Y'all need to get it together. Stop acting like that. Because you wouldn't want nobody to treat you like that. But y'all been getting treated so good for so long that you won't understand that you really disrespecting people. But you know, the people with the money, the 1%ers, they feel like they since they make all this money, since they in the position that they in, they should be able to disrespect other people, and people should just take it. Nah, you ain't gonna keep walking over me. And like I said, friends, shout out to y'all for y'all stepping out, going on strike, and letting them know that they're not gonna keep walking all over y'all. In America, we need to step out and let them know that they're not gonna keep walking over us. Politicians, police, government, 1%ers, all of them. We need to let them know that they're not gonna constantly keep walking over us. We need to, this right here, friends. You know what I'm saying? We need to take heat from friends. We need to take heat from these actors. We need to take heat from all this to let them know we're not going to keep dealing with it. For real, for real. Hey, y'all stay safe and be loved. All right, y'all.